Hey all. I'm not an authority on Spandau Ballet. In fact, I didn't like the song at all when it was popular, but of course now as an old man, I love this chord progression. So I want to go through a sort of a guitar version. I've seen on YouTube, the band in more recent years has done some kind of unplugged acoustic versions of it. So I just put together some chords for that arrangement. So let's go through it, eh? In G. The intro goes like this. Then we go into the vocal, right? A lot of four-fingered chords in this song, the best kind. So in the studio one, I don't know how much guitar is in there other than those sort of stabs, that kind of stuff. This is a full strummed version of it, at least the way I'm doing it. And I did see one version where he's doing a little bit more of the finger picking on it. I'm just going to do a strummer campfire version of it. So you got G, and that's E minor with the high E at 2 and the B at 3. It's kind of a Pink Floyd chord. So it's got the top part of a D with the G string open, and then an E minor on the lower end. So I don't know what this is, but it's a cool chord. And it's a shape that comes back in another spot in this song. It's C something, because it's just these four. You can throw the high E string in if you want. It sounds fine. A string at the 2nd fret. A string at the 3rd. D at the 2nd. G string at 4, B string at 3. So you get these 4 with the high E string if you want it. So to a B minor 7. Same thing again. This is still intro. A minor. That's A minor to, it's like an F, except the high E is at 3. And then you get into the vocal. So true. Da, 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 da. So G, B minor 7, and then this, it's like a C7 barred, except the G string is at 4. So as if you were going to bar C7. And then you cover the G string in between there at 4. That's the best chord in the whole tune. It's the same as this one you did already, except you're moving it up to here. So now A string is at 6, D at 5, G at 7, B at 6. Don't use either E string in this chord, because it sounds, you don't want that high E string. Again. This is the sound. On the second time through it does G, E minor 7 to that C thing, which is like, I guess that's C major 7. This is the sound. That E minor chord, same thing you did already. Of my soul. This is the sound. So you go, let's do that whole thing again for the verse. at the same time. Do, 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 this is that same chord you did before. This is the sound. Then it goes to a G. So it's E minor 7 thing with the high E at 2, the B string at 3. This is the sound. So that after the E minor thing, it goes back to this where it's like a C, the top part of the C, and then you got A3, D2, G3, G4, B3. It'll look like that. Just the 4 middle strings. Oh my soul. So then G. Oh, a ticket to the world. We're at that part. Oh, a ticket to the world. So that's it's like a G, except instead of the E and the A strings, your A and the D strings. A3, D2. So it's a bunch of these. And it goes back and ends on that F with the high E string at 3. Then you're back in the chorus. C thing. B minor 7. True. Right? So at the end of the chorus, to start over, you go B minor 7. So it's A minor. On the B string. 3, 1, 0. And then G string 2, 0. Back to that F thing, the high E string at 3. And then it starts over again with a new verse. C to G, Walkdown A. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? I want to do this. Now on some of these, it sounds like he does I want to do this, and leaves that high E string open on that F, like an F major 7. Now you go into that little sax solo, whatever, that goes. Right? So after, and then into the solo. Now, two ways to do that chord. The easier one would be just the 4 strings, D at the 1st fret, and then G, B, E at 3 to an A flat. I like it this way. So you still do those G, B, E at 3, D goes up to 5, and then A goes up to 6. You could just do it without the A string. Just stay on those 4. Saxophone's playing, or whatever does the solo. Now on these acoustic versions, it sounds like halfway through they switch from this, goes to a major 7 chord on that one instead of just a straight A flat. So it's the A flat except the high E stays at 3, so you gotta do it like that with those 4, just those 4 strings. G, coming out of the solo. Back to this part. And then back to a chorus. Right at the very end, to me that's D, G, and B at 7, and then the second one is B8, D9. And it ends on that. So, real quick, let's go through all of it. This is the intro. Into the vocal. Another verse. break it into pieces and do a little bit at a time, then you can string them all together just like we did in that last sort of playthrough part. But that should be everything. Great. Man, if you're trying to get somebody to like you, this will do it. Good luck.